Evolution is based on two principles. One, genetic variation caused by mutations. Two, natural selection, commonly known as survival of the fittest. It is proposed that simple cells were subject to these two principles of evolution, resulting in the hierarchy of species we now see. The theory of evolution is largely based upon fossil records and archaeological evidence. However, there are fundamental deficiencies in this theory. Fact: evolution is different from other theories, as it cannot be directly tested. Fact: the theories can only be indirectly tested, and then only by making predictions about what we should see tomorrow. Fact: of the estimated 1 billion species that have ever lived, more than 99.9% did not leave fossils behind. Fact: 90 to 99% of the fossil record is irrevocably destroyed due to corrosion. Fact: only a tiny fraction of the Earth's sedimentary rock has ever been observed. We will now show how over the centuries researchers have found bones and artifacts indicating that humans, like us, have existed for millions of years. Mainstream science, however, has suppressed and dismissed these facts. The Earth, we are told, was formed several billion years ago, and apparently it was a long while until the first life forms emerged, and even longer until the first intelligent forms of life. But if this is true, how can the following findings be explained? This metal sphere from South Africa, with 3 parallel grooves, is estimated to be 2.8 billion years old. Inside is a fibrous structure, and the outside is a shell, which cannot be scratched even by steel. About 550 million years is when the first fish appeared, with no sign of life as yet on land. But in Utah, American archaeologists found a shoe print dating back to the same time. Between 260 and 320 million years ago is the time allotted for the first mammals, dinosaurs, and birds. How then can this golden chain found in Illinois, America, humanoid footprints in Kentucky, and this iron pot, all clear signs of civilization, be explained? All found when dinosaurs were said to have ruled the earth. We are told that the first primates evolved about 80 million years ago, and the first apes about 60 million years. But in a mine tunnel under the Table Mountain of California, this mortar and pestle was found dating back to the same time. The first human-like primates is said to have appeared about 4 million years ago. Yet at the same time we find carved stone tools, clear indications of developed humans with dexterous ability. And even worse for the evolutionists, we find a fully developed human skeleton in Italy. We are told that about 2 million years ago along came Homo habilis, and he developed about 1.5 million years ago into Homo erectus. But even for this age, there are also findings of carved shells and detailed clay statues in Nampa, Idaho. Modern human skulls and even full human skeletons have been found from Argentina to Tanzania. Neanderthal man is said to have appeared 300 to 400,000 years ago. If this is true, then how is it that this coin was discovered dating back to the same era? 100,000 years ago is the date given by scientists for the entrance of modern man. It seems clear from this recently published evidence that the theory of evolution and the dates attributed to the appearance of mankind are on shaky ground. As Sherlock Holmes once said, "Don't change the facts to fit the theory, change the theory to fit the facts." Written thousands of years before Darwin, the Vedas contain the oldest description of evolution and transmigration known to man. They mention 8.4 million species of life and transmigration of the soul from one body to another. In addition to this, the Vedas give us the following elaborate description of the hierarchy of life forms. 3 million species of animals, 2 million species of plant life, 1,100,000 species of insects, 1 million species of birds, 900,000 species of water and aquatic entities, 400,000 species of human beings. The Vedas give us new insight that correlates exactly with archaeological findings. The Vedas date the beginning of life on this planet to about 2 billion years ago, a fact which modern science is only now discovering.